Okay, we are group number 5. I'm Craig Masters, and I'm here with Stephen Shradell, Chemish Castro, and Bryce Johnson. This is our integrated marketing campaign, and we focused on the Crunch Wrap Salad by Taco Bell. We focused on older women from the ages of 20 to 45, and we'll just jump right into it, and we'll start with Bryce talking about our marketing and communication objectives.
All right. So as a group, we decided that the things we wanted to have as our communication objectives were to build awareness and interest, stimulate action, and remind about the brand. I think the big things in this one is that we wanted to let people know about the new product, where the Crunchwrap Salad is a new healthy menu item that in our survey for our previous research showed that was the thing that people wanted most at Taco Bell. So we figured that that would be helpful also in targeting the female gender in that as well, because they don't seem to be the typical customer of Taco Bell, as indicated by results as well. So we wanted to start with that. Second thing we want to do is stimulate action. We wanted to have very active advertising that would want people to be more healthy, want people to be more active, but even more so just get them to Taco Bell if they hadn't been there a while, and get them to buy the product. And the last thing, reminding about the brand that we do have a lot of other customers who are probably going to view the advertisements. They've probably been to Taco Bell in the past, and what we wanted to do was remind them about Taco Bell, say, hey, come try this new thing that we've got, or hey, this is Taco Bell, remember this place, you haven't been here in a while, so come on by and get your favorite thing that you haven't had in forever, just as kind of like a little subliminal message towards them that wasn't the main impact, but would also receive a benefit from our campaign. So we started out as a group with our creative brief. All of us got together and we talked about Taco Bell and what we wanted to promote and how it was a healthy menu option. The overall promotional objective would be to build awareness and interest and stimulate action, as discussed just earlier. We came up with a positioning statement of, to young active moms, Taco Bell's new Crunchwrap Salad is a fresh, healthy, no mess, and on-the-go option for young active families. We felt like this positioning statement really addressed our target market of young active moms. Sometimes they're the ones who make the meals for the family, or sometimes decide where to eat when families go eat out. So we feel that targeting them in this way, that we're going to offer them things that they would like a fresh food, healthy option, and then no mess, where it's all wrapped up in the crunch wrap where anyone can eat it. So that kind of made up our target customers, with the young active moms, the females between ages of 20 and 45 as our target customer, who don't really have that good of an opinion of Taco Bell to begin with. But we wanted them to see our advertising, notice Taco Bell, and come away a happy customer. So I'll go ahead and let Stephen talk about our ideation session and how we came to our ideas.
Thanks, Bryce. So this section is mostly just to demonstrate that we tried to come up with a lot of different possibilities and really look at, okay, now that we know who our target is, what our objectives are, how can we send the message to them that, hey, Taco Bell is for you, and here's something that we think you might really like. So if you scroll down the list, you can see that we've got lots of different things. We played off of old Taco Bell kind of phrases, things that have been used in the past in Taco Bell advertising. We came up with some new ones. Did some things based on current kind of contemporary culture, such as Eat Like a Girl, and just really tried to keep our target audience in mind, and had a great ideation session there. And next, what we did was try to combine all that thinking into what was the best approach we wanted to take in terms of our main message, big idea, and I will hand the mic to Chemish for that.
Thank you, Stephen. So it seems at this moment that we, out of all the ideas that we proposed, 3 were the ones that were ranking the highest. Live Must, the healthy crunch wrap salad, low calories, low mess, low stress, and Eat Like a Girl. We eventually decided that the big idea that we wanted to go for was the Live Must healthy crunch wrap salad, because that was what we wanted to target our customers with. And I'm going to send it back to Stephen for the media objectives.
Thanks, Chemish. So this part is kind of a little bit number-ish, and we hope you don't get bored, but we know how important numbers are, as you do, of course. So Digging in a little bit, here's what we've got. Bryce already mentioned and alluded to quite well who our target audience is. Specifically, it's the busy women of today between the ages of 20 and 45. Now, what's our reach objective? How many of them, what percentage of that audience do we want to reach? Well, first of all, we have to know how big that audience is. So we came up with the number of 52 million women in the United States between the ages of 20 and 45. So there are about 50 million women in our target audience in the United States. If we wanted to reach 10% of that 52 million, we would reach about 5.2 million members of our target market, and we figured that would be a pretty safe reach. If 10% of those, so if 10% of the 5.2 million members of our target market actually act on an invitation to buy the new Crunchwrap, then we figured that would be pretty good and reasonable success. Typically, a Crunchwrap these days costs $3.19. So that leads us to about 1.6 million in revenue from a Crunchwrap salad sales every 4 weeks, or 19 million in revenue for this first year. So again, lots of numbers, but we figure that's a pretty safe estimate that we could come out with $19 million of revenue from this product the first year. I'm going to scroll down a bit. You can see I figured we might come up with about $3 million in profit, and then below that, don't want to spend too much time on this, but frequency objective. We didn't want to have too much frequency. That wasn't really our focus. We figured people know Taco Bell. It's a credible brand, so we just want to get the word out. Hey, there's something new at Taco Bell, and it's for you, women, you who need the break, who need the help. Come on down and try out the new Crunchwrap salad. So yeah, mostly just a one-time frequency hit. For the media strategy, this I'll just kind of hit the high-level percentages of what different medias we wanted to use and how much of the budget was going to be spent on each of those medias. For magazines, we tried to pick magazines that we thought obviously women in this age group would love. We figured we'd spend about 4% of our budget on magazines. You can see we've got the precise numbers of how many people that would hit and how much money that would cost per ad. Of course, we've got Oprah, Vogue, Bazaar, Good Housekeeping, things like that. Radio, we wanted to hit at least one local area with radio ads, so we chose Idaho Falls. That's an area we're partial to and familiar with. Got some of their contemporary stations that we thought women would listen to, and spent about 2% of our budget there. TV, of course, not surprisingly, is the meat of our advertising budget. We figured 86% wouldn't be too harmful, and of course, we all know that TV can cost a lot. 100 grand for a 30-second spot on a typical national ad station. But of course, we're going to reach millions of viewers, and we came up with an average of 2 million viewers we'd reach with each of our spots. So, lots of good stations, lots of good shows for our target audience, and lots of reach there. Internet marketing. This is the SEO pay-per-click style, and we figured that we could do at least 5 cents per click and a total allowance of $2,000 per day. Of course, our target's going to be using search engines. Everybody does these days. And this is a younger, middle-aged audience that we figured that would be appropriate for. Social media, 3% of our budget there, about $5,500 for an average banner ad. And we know that that can generate a lot of follow-up reach in addition to the powerful first-time reach. And lastly, outdoor ads, just 1% of our budget there. We figured it'd be good to do some billboards and just kind of round out our marketing approach and get the word out on all fronts. So I know that was a lot of numbers, but thanks for hanging with us, and I'll hand it back to Kemish for the scheduling part.
All right, thanks, Stephen. We do have a media scheduling tactics, and we actually, since this is also part of the budget, we decided to put both into one. So you're going to be able to see both the media scheduling tactics with the graphical media plan and also the budget that was proposed. Again, a lot of numbers. In order for us to look at this particular number, we decided to go with a frequency of 46 times that we're going to be advertising or throwing out this Crunchwrap to our customers. We decided that we're going to do it once a month for the magazines, once per week for the radio stations, once a month as well for TV advertisements. The outdoor marketing, we're going to be changing that once a month as well. And for social media and PPC, we're also going to be targeting that once per week. We pretty much have a total spending total of around $582,000 for each month throughout the month, and we're wanting to do this every month of the year. So instead of just not tackling this particular item into specific categories, we want to use all of them every month of the year, and we want to have a strong year. These $582,000 are actually totaled into $6,402,000 for the whole year. The budget that we had was $10 million, so we are actually within the budget. We still have another $3.5 million that we could allocate to other parts of the advertising this particular product. But as of right now, it seems that this is what we have so far, and this is how we're going to tackle it for the upcoming year. And now we're going to give the mic back to Craig.
Awesome. Okay, so for our magazine plan, Stephen talked a little bit about kind of what our goals were a little bit earlier. But to just go a little bit more in depth, we want an entire ad in the front of the magazine, and we wanted it right next to the table of contents. We thought that this was one of the best spots because almost all people who read a magazine go to the table of contents at least once to try to see, which page the article that they really want to read is on. A lot of people, even if they don't buy the magazine, will go to this page just while they're waiting in the grocery store line. So we thought this is the best place to put the ad. We want an entire page ad right there. And we want to make sure that everyone sees it. So we want to put them in the most popular magazines, and so we chose some of the most popular ones for our age demographic of 20 to 45, and these include Cosmopolitan, Oprah Magazine, Vogue, Bazaar, and Good Housekeeping. So all these focus on the age demographic, and they all have about 250,000 readers a month, which is quite a few. It's not as many as television, but it's way up there, and it costs a considerable amount less. So we thought that this was a great way to advertise. And all these magazines were in the top 25 magazines in circulation. So we definitely wanted the most popular ones to really maximize how many people are going to see these ads. Our objective for this was really just to tell women that the Crunchwrap salad exists, and then make it extremely visually appealing in the ad, so it makes it look like people want to go out and get it. And then to let them know what's actually in it and why it's healthy, why they should go out and buy it. So that was our first one. And then our second one, the radio plan, I'll talk about this. We actually made a radio ad that we'll play a little bit later. But we thought radio would be a really good way as well for local. We're going to be using 30-second commercials on adult contemporary stations. And we did a lot of research, and studies have shown that the majority of adults ages 25 through 54 listen to, and they prefer contemporary music, adult contemporary music. So there's three main stations that we looked at just here in Idaho Falls. The local ones was 104.1 Core, 98.5 KLLP, and 97.3 KLC. The daytimes that we chose for these, we really wanted to focus from 10 a.m. till 7 p.m. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. is when a lot of people listen, but we wanted to avoid that because it's the most expensive one, but also because people aren't really thinking about what they're going to eat for lunch or what they're going to get for dinner. So we really wanted to focus on 10 to 7. It's shown that more women listen to the radio from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., so that was one we wanted to focus on. And then when everyone is driving home from work or picking up kids from school from 3 to 7, and they're also looking at what to pick up for dinner as well. The average cost of Eastern Idaho is around $500 to $1,000 a week, and that gives us 25 ads running during the weekdays and then 5 on the weekends. So we can run 4 ads total a day and then 2 in each of our ideal time slots. The objectives for this pretty simple. We want to get people into Taco Bell to buy the new Crunchwrap salad. We don't just want them to know about it. We want them to hear the ad on the radio while they're going to get something for dinner or while they're on their way to lunch, and really hear about this and make them want to go in and get it. And then Bryce will talk about our TV plans.
Hey, thanks, Craig. I'm going to talk about our TV plans. One thing with the TV plans is to remember that this is the majority of our advertising. Most of it runs through television, and that's where Taco Bell historically does do a lot of their advertising. We're going to choose to do most of our advertising through cable and satellite TV providers, just because we feel like a lot of our target, has that rather than any other form of television. But the most effective day parts we're focusing on are going to be between 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Just basically with each of those, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. we're looking at our target market. They might be at home at that time. If they don't have a full-time job or something during the day, they might be home with the kids or something. So with that, they're going to be watching TV maybe. TV might be on while they're getting ready or cleaning, or just they're just watching TV. And it's right before lunchtime, so we feel like this is good because that will get those people, of our target market. They'll see that it's right before lunch. They'll think that sounds good, that's healthy, I'm trying to be healthier. I'm busy, so it's good for on the go, so I'm going to go run a Taco Bell. The other time we're focusing on is 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. to reach the other part of our target market. Those women between the ages of 20 and 45 who are busy working and are home at night. That's when their shows are on, and so that's the time that we're going to try and find them and reach them there, so they see that and then think that for the next day when it's lunchtime, or if they're wanting some snack at night, or whatever it is, that they'll be able to go to Taco Bell because they saw our ad. Specifically, we're going to choose the the day part that we're going to choose to advertise on. The specific programs in there are going to be shows like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Say Yes to the Dress, The Little Couple, Kate Plus 8, and even QVC sells promotions that they air. All of these shows and other shows similar to it are going to be very popular among our target market, and so we feel like advertising here, we're going to be able to reach the most people at those times. So the simple objective for this ad is to drive sales, and the way we're going to track that is really through using Nielsen ratings data. They take data basically from consumers on what shows they watch, what commercials they see, and basically we're going to compare that the information from the Nielsen ratings to the sales, and and see if we can match them up and see the impact that it has. The next thing we're going to really work on that's going to help a lot with television and other advertising that we do have is our search engine marketing. They might Google the Crunchwrap salad after they've heard about it. So we're going to include words in there like Taco Bell, healthy, salad, busy mom, Crunchwrap, and taco in our campaign for that. And it will actually be focused on those using mobile devices who are searching for those keywords, because our target market is on the go, they're busy. So our cost per click, we're going to have about 5 cents per click, and it's actually going to direct them towards the Taco Bell app or towards like the App Store or somewhere where they can download that app so that they have that. This is going to have a daily budget of $2,000, allowing for 40,000 clicks per day. And the objective of this is just to track sales that are generated through the use of the mobile app. Again, in the combination of the search engine marketing with that. So that's going to be really helpful. Another cool feature we're going to have with our campaign is the social media campaign we're going to roll out for the Crunchwrap salad. So we're going to be using Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all these different social media platforms and mediums. And what we're going to do is we're going to sponsor banner ads that are going to appear on people's news feeds as they're looking at their social media, seeing what their friends are up to, seeing what the pages and stuff they're following, what's going on there. They're going to see this advertisement, and what's going to be nice is that they see that and maybe they like it or share it. Well, then all of a sudden we have a organic reach that's not paid, where we have more people viewing our advertisements that we didn't have to pay for because they're showing their friends. And through word of mouth, we're going to get more customers than we would through just our ads. So to engage our market, we're actually going to institute a hashtag. It's going to be #LiveMossHealthy, and this will allow people to tag how they're living more healthy with Taco Bell and the Crunchwrap salad. And we're going to have a photo contest, and we'll go into that. So this is really going to connect with our big idea through the use of the sponsored ads to really promote Taco Bell having this new healthy alternative to the food that they've usually had. And really instituting the hashtag in there is going to be big, because it's going to add a little bit to Taco Bell's slogan of Live Moss, to Live Moss Healthy, something that people are really trying to do. As the new year is rolling out here in 2016, we really want to hit the ground running with this advertisement and this campaign, because everyone's going to be having their New Year's resolutions to be more healthy. So the simple idea for this ad, the simple objective, is to generate awareness for our product and to get people to go to Taco Bell. Also, additional media we're going to try and use is going to be outdoor media. We want to place billboards where they can be seen, where they're really busy, close to Taco Bell locations, and we're just simply going to measure the increase in sales at Taco Bell locations after a billboard's been placed, particularly among our the sales of the Crunchwrap salad. So all that, it's all about our media. We have all this down. Now I'm going to just turn the time over to Kemish a little bit to go over the budget that we have proposed for all of this. That way we can see how we're going to be able to make it worth it.
All right, thanks, Bryce. Well, as you can see right now for the year, we've broken things up into a couple of the most important items. We can see that we have the PPC campaigns, trade shows, conferences, conventions, etc. And we have some of those items that we've decided to just single out for a more specific or more detailed budget. Please refer to the campaign, the graphical media plan that we've decided to create. But this just gives us some of the numbers for some of the specifics broken into different categories.
All right, thanks, Kemish. Now we're going to look at the two ads we created. The first ad we created was a print ad. This is like something we're going to be putting on a billboard, similar to something we're going to show in our social media banner ad, because we feel like it really shows the objectives that we have and stuff. So really what we see here is we see Taco Bell's logo with their Live Más slogan, and then healthy behind it in a contemporary font, the green color to bring that out. Then we have a picture of the Crunchwrap, and then a appetizing plate of salad, basically saying that, hey, there's this new thing, and the text there just says introducing Taco Bell's new Crunchwrap salad. Again, in parentheses, just like the healthy, we see how it says for the busy women of today, and then on the bottom we have the hashtag just to incorporate all of our mediums together. So we'll go ahead and go to the radio ad now that has been prepared.
Awesome. I'll play this for us right now so you can hear this. Again, the radio ad was directed towards women, and so we had a woman recorded, and we'll go ahead and listen to this real fast.
As a working mom, there are a lot of roles I take on throughout the day. Whether it's boss at the office, chauffeur for the kids, or coach at soccer, I'm always on the go. My least favorite role is cook. The new Crunchwrap salad at Taco Bell means I can have the role of favorite mom and healthy lifestyle enthusiast. A whole wheat tortilla stuffed with fresh lettuce, tomatoes, grilled chicken, brown rice, and low-fat dressing. It's the perfect meal for the women on the go. Taco Bell, live más healthy.
Awesome. So that's the radio ad that we had. We wanted it to really appeal to working moms, people or moms who take care of the kids, and we feel like a lot of women can really relate to that. So we're really happy about that. Going on to and then Bryce will talk about consumer sales promotion.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Craig. So the consumer sales promotion that we're doing, we're going to be doing this poll promotion through the hashtag photo contest on social media. The hashtag really is central to a lot of the things we're doing with the Live Más Healthy slogan. Basically, we're going to have this hashtag photo contest to where people are able to just put that in their photo, show how they are living more healthy, Live Más Healthy with Taco Bell. And the winner, we're going to have winners daily in each state. They'll win a $25 gift card just based on votes coming through likes. And then actually they'll qualify to be a finalist for a month-long national contest to basically win a vacation to Cancun, where all accommodations will be provided. So we have that. The promotion we're using for that is just right here. I'm going to just pull that up real quick so we can see that. What it is here is we have a picture of Cancun with something we can show on social media and have it sponsored as well and shared with people's photos. We have Taco Bell's logo, and then we just have basic information about the photo contest, and then a spot to click for details, so it's not too busy, so people can see that. The details are, it's just the winner receiving all expenses included trip to Cancun for 4 people, and just tells them how they have to post their photo. So next I'm going to turn the time to Craig to talk about our trade sales promotion.
Okay, so the trade sales promotion is pretty basic. A lot of fast food restaurants are usually really good with these. Almost every time we pull up through the drive-through, we have someone who asks us if we want to try a new product or if we want to have a special that they have. So this is going to be a pretty easy one for us because the restaurants are so used to doing this. When the person drives up, they can offer them the new Crunchwrap salad before taking their order, and this usually works really well. Going on to direct marketing. This is just where we're going to use a text in our mobile app idea. We thought it was really a good idea to use our mobile app because so many people already have this downloaded. We'd be foolish not to use that, what Taco Bell's already been really pushing for. And then for text messaging, a lot of restaurants do this as well, and it has proven really effective. So we will have a text messaging club where people can sign up to receive new discounts or information about new products or contests and things like that. They'll receive those through text once or twice a week, and we expect to see a lot of really good results because of that. And just to get them to sign up for that, we can offer initial discounts or entering them into competition. So we think a lot of people will sign up for the text messaging club.
Well, hey, thanks for that, Craig. So that's basically our integrated marketing campaign. We're really going to try and push the new Crunchwrap salad as a new item. You know, we know that Taco Bell is always pushing out their new menu items, and it really does drive sales. People go and try the new thing. We think that through using the slogan "Live Más Healthy," through the hashtags, the TV ads, all the advertisements we're going to do, we're really going to see a lot of success. And this is definitely going to pay for itself in sales. We're going to generate, repeat customers. And also, we're going to be able to tap into a new market that we really haven't been into before with Taco Bell, into the healthy market, and give us a little bit of a new view in the eyes of our consumers. So all we do is we ask for your consideration. Think about this. Let us know what you think. But we're really excited and ready to move forward in 2016 with the new promotion. Thanks for your time.